Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of Married at First Sight, Season 11, Episode. I don't know. Look, okay. I watched it. I have thoughts, but I also have something to say. If you've been following me for a minute, you know that I had a jewelry store that I had, and then that I didn't have, and that I had, and then that I didn't have. Well, guess what? I have it again. I have my jewelry store is back up and running, and it's not on Etsy anymore. It's on my website. So right now I am running a sale. You can get $3 off all of the things that are in my store right now. If you want to be notified, obviously, you can always watch my YouTube videos because I'll let you know. Or you can go to my website, which is camerabrielle.com, and sign up for the mailing list. You sign up for the mailing list, you get 20% off. So shop my oldies but goodies collection right now and stay tuned for my new collection that's coming out very soon, and it's really cute, okay? And I'm just diving into other things, but what we going to do right now, we going to go into this review. Dr. Viviana, that first outfit she had on, let me tell you something, girl. I don't know if the top, the crop top, tank top, I don't know if it was black. I think it should have been dark blue to match the pants, but that was cute. She came in and she didn't give good advice to Mika, but she gave me some fashion advice. Okay. Anyway, we see Austin and Jessica. They go out to dinner. They're having a date night. They talk about their future, and we discover that my window is open and people are outside when they need to be in the house. We discover that Austin has to travel for work, and sometimes he'll travel for about 10 days. This makes Jessica a little bit worried and nervous because, this is a new relationship and she will be spending upwards of 10 days not sleeping in the same bed with her husband. So they talk about that. Then they talk about the love thing, okay? At this point, Jessica is saying, yo, I love you. She's not saying those words exactly, but she's saying, yo, I love you, okay? And he's like, I just need some time before I get to those words. I'm getting kind of tired because they're both at like the different ends of the same thing. He's like, I don't want to say love because love is such a strong word. And she's like, but you got such a strong feeling. Why can't you say this little bitty word? They going back and forth with this. He says that he needs some more time. We understand you need some more time. Okay. Next scene, they go to the beach. No. Next scene, Dr. Viviana comes to visit them and she asks them about love. Jessica finally says the words, I love you. And he says, I'm just not in a place where I can say those words right now. I don't know. I said I was gonna do my hair and clearly I haven't. I don't know why like we harping on the fact that like he's not saying it when they both clearly are showing it. But anyway, she's like, okay, whatever. And then they go to the beach and they write letters to their younger selves. Austin addresses his college self. Jessica addresses her teenage self, and they just both talk about how like they just got some regrets. She wanted to spend more time with her grandmother. He wanted to focus on more than just baseball because that was going to come to an end, and he needed to have a life outside of baseball. So Jessica starts crying. They hug. She does say that she is happy that she told Austin that she loved him because regardless of the fact that if he said it back, she's expressing her feelings and letting someone who is close to her know that they are appreciated in her life. Okay, that's the end of their story. This episode was it wasn't really too much. Okay, it wasn't. Taylor and Brandon, I was about to say Taylor and Derek. Oh, Katie was gonna come out and slap me. Taylor and Brandon both look very peculiar, in my opinion. Taylor has on that wig that is not good, and Brandon has cut his mustache, and I don't understand why. They both go out to dinner or to lunch or whatever, and they're both happy with how the last few days have been. He says he's ready to move back in with her and move into the master bedroom. So at the end of the night, she really gonna act like that's just a wig. I mean, a weave that you can just wear. She's gonna act like that hair is good quality and put it in two buns, which that's not the way to go. He gave her a compliment. She started talking about how he doesn't give a lot of compliments. He was like, I'm still letting my wall down. And honestly, all of these scenes are very pointless because we know the fate of this couple. Okay, we know that they're not gonna be together. We know that they got an annulment or a divorce. We know it. So really, seeing them like interact and seeing them like go to his childhood home and seeing them, kiss each other on the lips is just really a lie because I'm sorry, it's a lie, something that Michael would know about. It's just a lie because I already know what's going to happen. So I honestly, I'm not invested. So, and I should tell you, I don't know if you knew. You probably do if you watch my content because I love spoilers, about shows. You probably shouldn't be invested either in Taylor and Brandon because they're not going to make it. They've gotten a divorce. So I'm just going to move on because it's not worth it. Anyway, I don't Katie, I was about to say Katie and Derek get on my nerves, but you know who gets on my damn nerves. Zach and Mindy. Mindy then went out and hung out with her friends, and she tells her friends, I've recommitted. And her friends was like, why the hell did you recommit? And she was like, well, he spent the night and he did this and he did that. And one of her friends was like, bro, did he move in? That was literally one of your non-negotiables, and he hasn't done it. So they get into the secret. The secret that Zach told Mindy off camera is that somebody, her ex-boyfriend was offering to pick her up from the airport when they came back from Panama. Obviously, she said no, and her friend picked her up, right? She told her friend, and her friend told someone. Now, Zach said that he got this information from someone who was a mutual friend in between Zach and Mindy's ex. It's a lie. Homegirl, what's her name? Shani, which is Mindy's friend, said, bro, I did tell somebody. Who you tell, girl? And I could have sworn Mindy said, did you tell Slater? And I was about to, but it says Zach on my closed captioning. But let me tell you something. If Zach's nickname is Slater, I'm over it. Okay. She said, I told Lindsay's bitch ass. So Mindy, let me tell you, Mindy is so emotionally mature because at that moment I would have cussed him out, but she didn't. So basically, she has figured out that Zach is now lying to her to protect Lindsay. So Zach comes over, Zach brings his dog. Y'all remember last season? Was it last season? Yeah, last season when uh Jamie and Elizabeth were arguing and her dogs were laying on his lap like, girl, I'm on his side. That's exactly what it was. His dog was in Mindy's arms and Mindy was just rubbing the dog. And okay, so he gets in there, he says, I want to have a cheers, a toast to, the progress that we've been making and how beautiful our relationship is. And she said, I can't toast to that. Let me tell you something. You're a liar. Okay? You've lied to me. I sat up here and I was going to dead ass forgive you. In fact, I did forgive you when you sat up here and you questioned my character. But guess what? I'm over it. I'm done. Guess what, sir? We're not in a relationship anymore. So you need to grab your things and you need to go. I would have cussed him out. I would have. But that's the difference between me and Mindy. Mindy is an adult. She's an adult. I'm not. Because I would have cussed him out. I would have cussed him out. So they are done. He grabbed his stuff. I said, what stuff? but I guess the stuff in the second bedroom. He grabbed his stuff, grabbed his dog, and he left. Okay. Dr. Viviana came over, and Dr. Viviana was like, I heard you dumped that nigga. Dr. Viviana was very visibly happy that, what's her name? What is that girl's name? That Mindy is not in a relationship with Zach anymore. So she like, yeah, I feel good. I feel, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. We go see Zach. Zach is like, yeah, we was cool and everything, but like things change. And Dr. Viviana was like, bro, I know that y'all like are not together. Why don't you just say that? I mean, yeah, we not together. Like, I guess like the lack of transparency like really got to her. And like, I just really don't like confrontation. So that's why I didn't want to like bring anything up. And so Dr. Viviana was like, so do you feel as though you lied to her? No, I didn't lie to her. I may have misled her or not or didn't communicate, but I didn't lie. What does misleading mean? Does mislead you were being misleading? You were lying. Anyway, they're done. We see Mindy have a divorce party. So Mindy's done. I guess they are done. They won't be, you know, on our TVs anymore, which is kind of sad because where are we going to get the drama from? I guess we can get the drama from Mika and Michael, but I'm halfway ready or I'm halfway expecting Mika not next week, but the week after next to say, you know what, I'm done and I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, because I halfway expect that. Now, who should we talk about? Let's talk about Katie and Derek. Dr. Viviana came over there with that nice ass outfit on, and they she wanted them to, bro, she wanted them to open up about their childhood, okay? Derek says that he was put through a lot of adult situations that made him grow up quicker than he wanted to. So he always held on to the dreamer side of him. And that's why he has all these dreams. Wow, Katie, it's almost like you didn't even think about that. And then Katie doesn't acknowledge that. No, what Katie does is Katie goes into, how her parents got divorced and she was a caretaker. Same thing as Derek said, along the lines of having to grow up fast. But now all the spotlight is on Katie. We got to talk about Katie and how Katie didn't work through her issue. Is Katie a child therapist? Because I think that therapists should be in therapy. Everybody should be in therapy. But I really feel like a therapist should have either worked through their issues, know how to work through their issues, or be in the process of working through their issues while you trying to teach me how to work on my issues. I'm a little bit confused. Okay. I'm a little concerned. She's crying. She's like, I gave up all that childish stuff. And Derek is like, if you need me to help you, get in touch with your inner child, then I'm here. Now, that's clearly something that she didn't say. She didn't double down on her apology from last week about how you saying, I just want you to want me. How that would be very, what's the word? Abrasive to him, considering that he said that he had to put opportunities off that he wanted to do for things that needed to be done. So you telling him he can't build a treehouse would translate into you can't build a treehouse because you need to marry me and have a family. You see, it's like the same thing. But anyway, we crying, we looking at Katie and her freckled face and all of the shit that she done got going on in her life. Anyway, they go to Derek's house and they have all of his, because he moved around a lot, but his mother kept all of their childhood memories. So he has a garage full of childhood memories. Y'all, let me tell you something. Why is Katie on this show? How is Katie a psychiatrist, a therapist, anything like that when she can? We see Derek wrote this poem about love. He had a beer cooler made by this girl, and checked off was take a hot date to prom and pet an elephant because they snuck into the circus and petted an elephant and he wrote this nice little poem and she's mad because how could you possibly write a poem about being in love when you ain't ever been in love? And he was like, I just thought about it and I was like, boom, like love. I wrote that when I was a sophomore. I don't even know who you are. Have you ever asked him who he is? Or have you asked him to be what you want him to be? Girl, get the fuck out of my face. She's like, oh, Monica. Monica was your hot date. Oh. I just can't even deal with this right now. She can't deal with it because this man is what? A person outside of him? I don't get it. He's I think I don't know if I'm like frustrated or like annoyed or like jealous because like he's like acting like he's like so like smooth in these relationships, but he's not smooth with me. Ma'am, look at the material. Who the hell will want to be smooth with your ass? Okay? Look at what he has to work with. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I got my own issues. But let me tell you something. Katie, you are out of your fucking mind. Okay? I can kind of see when I'm out of my mind. And I'm in therapy. The fact that you are a child therapist is really concerning to me. That's it. That's it. That's the end of their story. I have one more. You know who I got to talk about. You know who the fuck we talking about. We talking about Professor Math Degree and the liar. Okay, girl, I didn't know she had no math degree. She said, run it back. Run this shit back. Cause this ain't right. Okay. Anyway, Mika said she wanted to talk about finances. So she pulled out her computer, showed him her pay stubs, showed him how much she made, showed him this. Okay. I'm very nosy. I wish we could know, but I know that's a personal thing. Okay. I'm very nosy. I'd like to know these things. I'd like to see if you have hardwood floors in your home and how your kitchen looks and your bedroom is decorated. And maybe how much you take home. I know that's really, really, really invasive. I get it. So I get it. So he says, I ain't got to pay stuff because I just, got the job. But here's an offer letter. Mika look at that offer letter and she like, well, this and this don't add up. Your gross pay and then the taxes that are coming out. How would they even know what kind of taxes you have? I just really feel like this is not the truth. And he's like, well, we just gonna have to wait until the pay stub comes. She said, I ain't gotta wait for shit. Okay, let me tell you something. Can you please explain to me what's going on? And then she said, I have a math degree. And I said, my husband was here. And he was like, well, she might as well just leave. And I was like, he might as well just leave. Honestly, what he should have done is when she said, I have a math degree, he should have started packing his things. And she would have said, where are you going? And he would have said, I lied. Okay. Damn it. You figured me out. Okay. I didn't know your ass was going to sit up here and have a math degree. It seems as though Michael just wants her to allow him to lie. And she says no every single time. And he's like, God damn it. And that's really this whole relationship. So she's like, this stuff don't make sense. She says, can you write your salary down? He writes his salary down on the paper. She started talking to the producer. She said, homeboy, I gotta walk away. Okay? I gotta walk away. And the producer trying to get her to go back in there because she like, you want to be with a liar? You want to be with somebody who lies? And he was like, go tell him that. I already told this nigga that. Clearly, this man needs professional help. And once he gets professional help, then we can talk. Other than that, we can't. And get it. Michael's demeanor is the demeanor of someone who is a liar. But anyway, so he says in his confessional that she should have just believed what he said when he showed the letter. But then to her in person, he's like, I can understand why that's not something that you would want. That makes a lot of sense. So he's already inconsistent. So we see Dr. Viviana. Dr. Viviana comes, and I kind of like didn't really register all of the information. All I know is I don't want to sound insensitive because I know people have gone through things that I have never gone through. Okay. And I just don't It seems like it's an excuse. It is one thing to have had trauma happen to you. Okay, we've all had trauma in varying forms happen to us. And yes, the fact that Michael was adopted and is adopted and his mother was not there is something that is traumatic. But after a certain point, then it becomes an excuse because you can grow from it and learn from it and decide not to be like that, or you can use it as a crutch. And I'm sorry, okay, I could be like saying the worst thing ever. I would, okay, thank you. I could be saying the exact worst thing ever, but honestly, all I gotta say is it seems like a fucking excuse, and it takes the heat off of him. Mika tells Dr. Viviana, I need him to be honest. He says, well, I just feel like because my mama wasn't there for me that I don't really know how to let people in. The same bullshit that he continuously says. My mama wasn't there, so I don't know how to let people in. And they fall for it. Dr. Viviana fell for it. Mika fell for it. Then we see Mika go talk to his sister, and his sister is a fucking enabler. His sister, you can't look at me in my damn face and tell me that his sister don't know that he's a liar. And his sister is like, well, he may call it lying. You may call it lying, but he may call it an exaggeration. Exaggerating the truth is a lie. How many homes you own? One. That's an exaggeration because I don't own none. Zip, zilch, zero. It's an exaggeration. Michael, Dr. Viviana, and now his sister have told Mika that she needs to be all of this emotional stuff and all of this shit that she gotta endure for him just to be honest. And it's rubbing me the wrong way because he's a liar, and it's rubbing me the wrong way because she's a black woman. Now, excuse me, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I happen to be black and a woman, and I can't separate the two, so I see things a little bit differently. It's frustrating to me that you are asking this black woman to cradle this man and become this emotional support and this emotional, just like be this man's therapist, this man's peace, this man's home, this man's whatever. And when he doesn't give you what you need to be those things, well, it's because you're not opening up as much as you should, or you're not giving him as much vulnerability as he needs. It's a bunch of caca bullshit. Okay? Alternative facts. A hoax. It's a hoax. Okay? Fake news. I don't call it Comcast. I call it Concast. Okay? It's fake. It's fake. And I want, God damn it, Mika. Get the goddamn out this relationship. Get out of it. Get out of it. Okay? You got a crazy woman on the screen looking at you, yelling in my home by myself. My cat probably over there trying to sleep because y'all motherfuckers are not understanding. Leave this nigga. He's a liar. He will never not be a liar. And these people will always feel sorry for him or make excuses for him or whatever. I don't know. But all I know is Mika should not have to be someone's therapist. If her job title, she ain't got no degree in therapy. She got a degree in math, boo-boo. Why are you alive? Why? It makes no fucking sense. And I want her to leave. After what his sister said to her, I don't. Mika fell for the bullshit, I guess. But I really feel like it was all a bunch of caca. Okay? It was a bunch of, well, that's my brother, and sometimes he be lying, but we didn't got over it. And sometimes you just gotta appease him. Just appease him. Why? Why should she go out of her comfort zone to appease a man who can't even give her honesty? Why should she do so much to build up this relationship and get nothing in return? Huh? What? Y'all got me fucked up. Okay? I'm done. I'm going to get off of here because I'm getting angry. I might do some schoolwork. I more than likely won't, but I'll do it tomorrow. I should do my hair. Right. I should do it. I should detangle it. I, who knows? I might just lay right on this couch. I might make some jewelry. Who knows? But what I know is I'm done. I'm off of here. I'm done. I'm angry a little bit, a lot. I'm sick of the bullshit. I'm sick of the lack of accountability, and I'm sick of it. So I'm done. Okay. So if y'all like this review, guess what you can do? Like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. You can go to my website, CameronBrielle.com, shop my jewelry, subscribe to my mailing list to get 20% off of your first purchase. Okay. So I'm done. And also, if you want to, learn about the things that are coming up, I have a lot of things that I want to do for you all, a lot of things that I want to do for myself, and I want to take you along on the journey. So those are things that we're going to be, discussing when I am not angry at people who I don't know because they got me fucked up. And they got me and Mika fucked up. I don't even know Mika, and they got her fucked up. Anyway, I'm done. Okay. My name is Brielle. Did I say if you all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe? I did. My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.